Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. How the security feature on the new gold and silver eagles could work. Let's explore. We've had just over a half a day to digest the news that the United States Mint posted, which really wasn't news. It was just an update of product descriptions from the website. There's no real details other than just one sentence that talks about what the security feature is going to be. And we're going to take a look at that here and kind of give an in-depth theory as to what it could mean. Because, who knows when they're going to actually tell us about this, as they're kind of trickling this information out. So all we have is speculation at this point in time. But essentially that sentence is, among the new security features, is an anti-counterfeit reeded edge variation. And that is really the bottom line. The enhanced security features include an anti-counterfeit reeded edge variation, which means that it's one of several security features we can take from that sentence. And we do know from previous interviews with David J. Ryder, the Mint director, and Mint officials, that there's going to be 3 levels of security features on these coins. The first being overt security features, which are ones that we can see. Now, obviously, I don't have one of these in hand, but what has been revealed by this morning's images and descriptions on the U.S. Mint's product listing for the gold and silver eagles, it's going to be a reeded edge variation. Essentially, one of the reeds or 2 of the reeds will be missing, and it looks like from looking at the images, it is just one reed that is going to be missing from around the diameter. And it's a variation, which means that it could be at any place. I believe the images show it near the date. But I have this silver eagle turned to show that it could really be anywhere on this coin. And I believe that variation is what makes it unique to the United States Mint, and but not totally unique with how it is based off of what I'm going to say next. And that is what the Royal Canadian Mint has done. And they have the security feature on their gold and silver coins based off of a little privy mark of a small maple leaf that has unique features that are unique to the die from which it came. So that you can take that's called bullion DNA, where you can take that coin to an authorized dealer or somebody that has a machine that has access to a database that will verify that gold or silver eagle to a specific die. And could that be something very similar to what the U.S. Mint does with these reeded edge variations? That's a possibility that could be coming. But before we get there, I want to first talk a little bit about another thing that could be not seen on the images from the United States Mint, and that is something that is related to this company here, SMI, and that's Sunshine Minting. They are one of the largest distributors of the blanks for the Silver Eagles, and it very well could be that a security feature like this could still very well be utilized, obviously not at this size and scale. But let me give you an idea, show you exactly how this works. I have around here somewhere, I've just misplaced it, a card that will show you how this works. And this card is very special. It is a lens, and this is Sunshine Minting Incorporated, and it is a special, unique technology to them that allows you to take that, what appears to be just a frosted surface, and be able to see some very unique writing on it. I've actually posted a video about this quite a while ago because this technology has been around for quite a while, several years now, and it is utilized on Sunshine Minting products. So when you take this card and highlight it over the eagle, you can see the word valid when you turn it a certain way. And you can see that. Let me see if I can get it into focus on this coin, or this round, Sunshine Minting round that was sent to me as a gift by Lisa Bibby. Posted a video on that earlier. Check it out. There you go. And you can see how when you turn, the security feature has a kind of a cool little pattern. When you turn it a certain way, it just ripples through there. Very, very cool indeed. And so that's when you turn it that way. Now, when you turn the card horizontal, or portrait mode, this is a little harder to see, but it will create a sun, a little sun shine there. And it may be difficult to see that here. Yeah, it is a little difficult to see it, especially in video. But let me see if I can do it while it's laying down. And show it this way. And for some reason it's blurry. There it is. I apologize. There's the sun. So that is a very unique and unexplainable technology to be able to see it in that regard. And I could see something like this being on a generic silver round like this, not being quite as efficient if it wears out. And so the reason why I think that's possible, this technology may be utilized by the U.S. Mint, is because of the potential that you can use the reads to hide the security feature in the missing read space. And so that may be a level that could somehow be applied to a very small area to show like a number or a code that can give you the validation of the piece. And so that is kind of what I'm thinking could happen, where a card like this could be utilized in that space to show a small code or micro-edged lettering that is accessible and protected by the reeds surrounding it. And so that is my guess as to possibly what could be implemented there. Now, it would be very hard to do, and I may be overthinking that when I think about it, but you never know. The U.S. Mint really needs to step up their game in terms of security features, and just having one reed taken out of the edge of your gold and silver coins is not going to provide any confidence that it is providing security. They've got to really go above and beyond. So I think that space in between of one missing reed, they could have it patterned in such a way that if you use a special lens such as this to look at it, that potentially it may give you your answer. And the lens could be the second phase of an intermediary overt and covert kind of system that is applied by certain authorized dealers that can get these cards. And maybe these cards are only available and specially made to go to certain dealers out there so that it can be seen. Now, they could also provide them for a fee for anybody that wants them too. I don't know how that would work, but my guess is they would probably limit their cards to specific authorized dealers where they can be tested, or any kind of coin dealer or precious metals dealer can apply for the card and get it, as long as they show that they are an authorized dealer in good standing. The other level of security is something that only law enforcement will have, which includes the Secret Service. So in other words, you could have this card that could show maybe 2 numbers or 2 codes. One can be a number that can validate it, and that number will be etched on each one of these or laser engraved. And there can be another code that would go to a database that the government has that will track that coin, and that from that etching on the laser etched or what have you after these things are struck, and that could potentially be a way to be able to track these things down for law enforcement reasons. And but I don't think there's going to be a chip in there, and some people theorize that could be the case. I think that would be too costly, it would be inefficient, and it would be discovered almost immediately, as somebody is likely to melt one of these things down, or at least that point, and discover it and find it. If they were to do that, all hell would break loose in the community, and it would actually hurt the reputation of the mint and defeat the purpose of what they're trying to do with these. So I don't think they're going to put a chip in these things. But nonetheless, it is interesting to speculate as to what could be and what these security features may end up being for the United States Mint, as we await more news on the security features on this enhanced security features, which includes this reeded edge variation. The missing reeded edge alone is not going to cut it, and I think that's why there's more than meets the eye on this, and we will learn about it hopefully in due course. Let me know what your thoughts are, but that's what I'm thinking is going to be, is maybe the key could be this sunshine minting round that was sent to me as a gift at the most appropriate time, by the way. Again, I'll post a link to the video where I unpackaged this from Lisa Bibby in the comment section, or in the end screen of this video. There you go again. Fascinating indeed. Also, there's an older video where I show security features, technology and security features in precious metals. And to show you how old this technology is, you will see that video where I demonstrate it there. Very, very cool. By the way, this lens is not cheap. And this piece of plastic cost me $20 to get. So there you go. All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.